Thought I'd give you guys just a little shot of my work area that I've been using for the last little while and what I'm using at present, just so that you can kind of get to know what I'm working with and what I'm all about. So anyways, it's the basement of my parents' place where I'm currently staying because I'm a little bit of a loser. Let's just let it be known. I'll just put it out there. Now you know. Okay. So yeah, this is under the stairs, completely cramped full. This is the laundry area. I don't really work in there very often, but I do have a lot of crap down here. Lots of stainless steel pots and pans if I ever get around to building the distiller that I'm planning on building. Got a little crap ass Sears Craftsman. Oh, it's not that bad actually. It's a you know what it is. You can see it. And then we got our shelf here. This was supposed to be just odds and ends electrical stuff from when I take things apart, turned into completely cramped full within a week. And still is cramped full, but I got quite a few good things in there. I got a nice assortment of compressors. I think there's about 4 or 5 compressors in there from the fridges I've disassembled over the little bit of time. Got a large assortment of motors up top. That's pretty much all different motors, from vacuum cleaners to dryers, washing machines. And then I've got, see that red bucket up there and that white bucket? Those are all just water pumps. I got a ton of water pumps from different appliances, different whatever. A centrifuge. I found a friggin' centrifuge in somebody's garbage. Can you believe that? It's a centrifuge. The thing works too. It's a working centrifuge. Not sure what that banging sound is, but it's not a big problem. Trust me, the thing works. What a find. Can you believe that? What a find. The things people throw in their garbage, right? Anyways, found these beauties the other day. Can you believe this? Found 3 of these guys. 3 of them, okay? And then 3 of these other boards over here. I'm not sure. I haven't really taken quite a close look at them, but I'm sure that they go together somehow. The brand is Tolomatic. Tolomatic. What is a Tolomatic? I have no idea. I haven't looked it up online yet, but it's a linear motion, linear guide, whatever you call them. It's linear. It's a line, you know, one direction, and then it moves. So it's linear motion, and it's got needle valves on either end to control the speed. So, and it's pneumatic, so it's air power, air pressure, or gas pressure, whatever. And I'm planning on building a CNC machine, so when I saw these, I was like, I gotta have them. Gotta have them. And they were the right price. Absolutely free. Absolutely friggin' free. Alright, that's awesome. Now these boards, these are something else. This is solid aluminum, so when I saw those, I said, gotta have that too, right? Gotta take them. I said, I'll give you whatever you want. Oh, you want nothing at all for them? Okay, you got it. So I took them for free. Yep, everybody's happy when you get stuff for free. At least I am. And these have right here. These are laser beams, or light walls, or whatever you call them, right? So each board has 2 of those light curtain things. How those work, I think, is if you look at these boards. Oh, well, that one's missing. But on the linear slides, they got these little reflectors. So when this gets to the end of its travel, the laser hits it and it bounces back, senses that it's gotten to the end of its travel, and shuts off the air to that cylinder. Okay. So yeah, I've got all my tools here. So yeah, you'll probably see more about those in the future. I've got all my tools up here. I built all this within the last 6 or 7 months or whatever. I put all this together. We got there's a larger assortment of materials and like broken fans that I got to fix, and then we got down here plumbing stuff. Got some drills in there, and just odds and ends, tools and whatnot. This whole arrangement is a really bad setup. I'm gonna redo that cabinet. I'm gonna reframe those drawers in. This is the table saw that's my father's that I'm not gonna be using because, let's face it, I like to use my own tools. That way, you know, I can customize them. I can rip them apart and put them back together however I want. You know, this was gonna be the original rail material for my CNC machine, and I'm also planning on building a CNC lathe. But since I've got these new rails, I don't know if I'm going to be using this. I probably still will use this for the frame of some sort, like for putting I'm probably going to use this material for the frame in some sort, some manner. Yeah, whatever. Over here, a bunch more random parts, and you won't even believe it. I've got a whole another 10-foot by 15-foot storage unit that I already have completely full of steel, aluminum, brass, copper, and a whole crap load of things like galvanized pipes, you know, ABS tubing, PVC tubing, all that sorts of stuff. And it's all just from scrap that I found on the side of the road, and a lot of people that collect scrap. Like, look at this. This is a bed frame that I found on the side of the road, and you know, I just took it apart, zip tied it together, and then look at that. Brass, free brass, you know? That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I've gotten, like, look, see the bed frames over there, you know, the steel bed frames. It's great stock material for angle iron, you know, it's great for making shelves out of or whatever. It's amazing what people throw out, and usually when people, yeah, this is what I was getting to. Usually when people scrap stuff that they find on the side of the road, they take it apart and they scrap everything. They throw everything in the garbage. Oh, this is my cat named Bubbles. Hey, Bubbles, what's up? They throw everything out that's garbage, like plastic or wood or anything like that. And then they take the rest of the metal material, they just take it to the scrapyard and they get like a pittance for it. They get a tiny, tiny amount of money compared to what the actual value of the material is. Like, let's say this piece of aluminum at the scrapyard, I'd probably get, let's say, that's like maybe 10 pounds. So yeah, you're looking at maybe $10 for that, maybe a bit more. But if I was to buy that at a metal shop or a metal yard, whatever, a metal supplier, you're looking at probably like $30 or $40 for that, you know. Maybe if you're lucky, 25, but at least 25, man. At least, you know, that's a conservative estimate, you know. So I mean, I can't bring myself to give that away. When I find that, I can't bring myself to take $10 for it because I know I'm gonna have a project somewhere along the line where I'm gonna be kicking myself for throwing that away, you know. Like for instance, these things. Like, look at this. I found these in a dumpster, you know, at the out back of like some scientific place, like some place that must have been doing some sort of research and development or something for whatever they build there. And I just found those just sitting there, chucked in the dumpster. They obviously didn't care because they chipped them. They just chucked them right in there. But I mean, when they got those things brand new, they paid a lot of money for those, guaranteed. Like, look at this thing, man. That's massive. Like, look at this. That's stainless steel. That's like 3/4 of an inch thick. I mean, that's some nice equipment there, you know. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm not scrapping it. That's for sure, you know. And this thing, I don't know what the hell that is, but my radio. Yeah, I got a nice radio up there, but yeah, I mean, it's aluminum, whatever. So yeah, I mean, I got some nice. I'm gonna be turning this into a transformer. I'm gonna be turning my own coils for a nice high voltage transformer, high amperage, high power output transformer. Yeah, I got a lead acid battery charger. This is from a treadmill, right? That's from that's the controller for that motor right there. It's a 2-horse motor, and that's a controller for it, and it's a 3-phase motor. That's for a treadmill. I mean, that was just thrown in the garbage. The motor still works perfectly fine. All that was wrong with it was the track was worn. just a little bit. Like there was a little bit of a worn out spot on the track, so they chucked the whole thing, and that was like that's a treadmill that's worth quite a bit of money. You know, that's probably a couple thousand dollars easy. You know. Oh yeah, and I got tons of this stuff too. I got a tank here. I got all kinds of these from barbecues, you know, the gas hose, and I've got all kinds of pneumatic valves, and I tried to make myself a little welder here. It's not nearly powerful enough. This was 120 volt that I tried to make a welder out of. It's really a bad idea. You just don't have enough juice, man. You don't have enough to do it. So, I mean, if you're gonna go and try to make yourself a welding transformer, like a transformer that's gonna have enough juice to do some welding, just commit to the 240 right off the get-go. That's my advice, you know. And yeah, check this out. This is for my lathe. Right when I get around to putting that together, there's my chuck, my 4-jaw chuck. Yep, that's the starting for the lathe, you know. And then just a bunch of parts. Okay, you know, you guys have probably seen enough, but I just wanted to introduce myself, show my face, let you guys know what I'm all about, and that I'm gonna have tons more videos of all the different kinds of crazy stuff that I'm going to be putting together, because I got a brain that's massively packed full of ideas. It's always on the go, and it's always wanting to create stuff, and I don't have enough time, don't have enough space, don't have enough money, but I sure got enough motivation. I've got an overload of motivation, I got an overload of knowledge, and I got an overload of ambition. So here we go, let's do it up, man. Here's another tank right here. Oh yeah, check that out. In the garbage, man. I found this thing in the garbage. Can you believe that? I can barely believe it, you know, but check it out. There it is, right there. And it's free for me. So, yippee. I found this in the garbage from a guy down the street, just on the side of the road. Can you believe it? I even knocked on his door and said, "Are you sure that you want to throw this thing out? Are you sure? Come on, I can't take this from you for free. Like, let me give you some money." And he refused to take even $5. So, whatever. I just took the thing and plugged it in. It works perfectly fine. The laser still even works on it. So, whatever. I got myself a free saw. By the way, I gotta be taking this upstairs, so yep, that's about it. Alright, have yourselves a good one, and if you don't think it's fine and dandy, you've been eating sour candy. Alright, peace out.